Hello, my name is Glenn Dyer, and you were watching a Dyer-Situation. I am seeing Fantastic Four. It's a reboot of the adaptation of the Fantastic Four. This one's gonna be a little interesting. I see trailers, I see production stuff, and I see that stupid controversy over the torch being black, and I'm thinking, it looks like it could be alright. And then the reviews come out, and it's got like a 10% on Rotten Tomatoes, and like everybody's hating it, and like it's making me a little nervous. But I still don't see how it could be that bad. It's kind of I'm hoping it's not just because of the torch. And by the way, let me tell you, when I first saw the trailer and I saw the torch was black, this was my reaction. So, is he still Sue Storm's brother? Like, that's it. That's the only concern I had. It was like, that's the only time when changing someone's race would make me wonder, because it might affect their relationship to other characters. That's it. Like that new Annie movie that I never saw, like where everyone was black in it. Whatever, there's nothing in the Annie character that requires her to be a little ginger girl. Like, that's what she's known for, but honestly, there's nothing specifically in the story that could only be done by a ginger girl. So, yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I'm a little frightened, honestly, because I don't know what to expect here. Like, I don't know why people are taking this so bad. Is this gonna be another Amazing Spider-Man 2, where it's just completely incoherent and they ruin the series again? Does Sony have a race with themselves? They're like, I can ruin this franchise even faster this time. Is that what they're doing? So that's pretty funny. I wonder if next time the next Spider-Man reboot they're gonna have the movie like get canceled halfway through the showing, like you're in the theater. And like an hour into it, the movie just stops. They're like, sorry, we pulled the movie. We're cutting our losses here. Although he is going to be in Civil War, apparently. So, I don't know. Yeah, kind of scared. I can see now. Okay, so at the beginning I was like, well, there's some pacing issues, but it's not horrible. And then towards the end I'm like, well, there's some major pacing issues, but it's terrible. And yeah, I'm sorry. Say what you want about the one from 2005, I think, with Captain America as Johnny Storm. Say what you want about that one. I know it's not perfect or anything, but it was a movie. You know how The Amazing Spider-Man and The Amazing Spider-Man 2, they kind of try to... They don't want to go all goofy like the Marvel movies do, and they don't want to go all serious like the Christopher Nolan Batman movies do, so they just kind of try to half-ass it in the middle. Yeah, they did that with this as well. Although with this, it wasn't so much infuriating like with ASM 2. It was just sad. Honestly, I felt really sad for the characters. Like what the characters could be, the fact that they don't get decent movies, the fact that they just get shit on like that. I felt sad. And now I have to wait for another one. But, man. But as I said, look, say what you want, they had character. you could distinguish them, you could point out character tropes of them. They were actual characters, even if you didn't like them. With this, let me describe each of the members of the Fantastic Four by their character tropes. Super smart, but kind of good. But let's see. Super smart person who is kind of goofy. Super smart person who's kind of goofy. Super smart person who's kind of goofy. And Ben Grimm, who has 5 lines and doesn't do anything. That's the Fantastic Four. How fantastic, right? It was honestly like watching a script a middle schooler wrote up being actually turned into a movie. Like, very elementary, very, like, beginner filmmaker stuff that they were getting wrong. Several plot holes, more than I even care to point out in this. Like, I had to write them down with ASM2. I didn't have a pen and paper this time, and I don't really feel like it anyway. I don't know, I'll point out one. Reed manages to escape from this, like, army facility on red alert by crawling through the air ducts and running out in an open field that should have been guarded. There you go, that's a plot hole I don't feel like mentioning anymore. It was kind of gross. There was some pretty fun stuff, well, not fun, but at least, like, whoa, that's happening. Like, Dr. Doom was just kind of walking down the steps and, like, blowing up people's heads with his mind. And that was like, Jesus. Like, if the rest of the movie was kind of like that, then sure, but it's all over the place. It's just like Amazing Spider-Man 2. But sad. But just, you know, just plain sad. What is going on with you guys, Sony? Because now we're gonna have to wait, oh god, another 5 years for a new reboot. Oh wait, no, they planned a sequel for this movie before it even came out, so I guess we're gonna have, we're gonna have to wait another 10 years for a decent reboot. Well, for a chance at a decent reboot. If the superhero genre hasn't been milked to death by then, and let's be honest, it's on its way, so I have to wait another 30 years instead, which, actually, that might be a good thing. I could be directing movies by that point. I could be put on that project. I could make a decent Fantastic Four movie. So you know what, good job, Sony. Good job. Until next time, I'm Glenn Dyer, and you have been watching A Dyer-Situation.